up. You just call me Govinda.
Hi, I'm Ayati.
I'm Pallavi.
And
Welcome to
We Are
Just Say. 2 minutes
I
ago,
did call
she
her
just called me Govinda.
Yeah, because like she was walking and she had these glasses on, like vibrant colors, walking
Like,
out of nowhere. But yeah, looking pretty.
Thanks.
Yeah, proper summer vibes, nice picnic.
Yeah.
We had to hike, like, not hike, but we had to walk through the city for like 20
If
minutes.
you're friends with Ayati, just remember don't trust whatever she says. She'll tell you a
Why?
location to meet and then she'll take you somewhere else.
Yeah, that's the fun of life.
Not the one on life, not really.
Should be full of surprises, no?
Mm.
It's so nice, right? Like how friends change you.
Yeah, how you get influenced by them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like throughout my life, I've had different groups of friends, and I feel like I've picked up bits of them, like every time I've made a new group of friends,
All the bad things?
and the good things.
Okay.
You seem to have picked up a few bad things.
Really? Why would you say that?
Because you said that. Anyway, friendships. I love friendships. I love friends. However, it's so difficult when you have to say bye to a friend.
What do you mean say bye?
Like, when a relationship is not working out, you just break up. But if your friendship is not working out, it just mostly just fades away, or circumstances change and then you have to make new friends, and it's kind of painful. You
Yeah.
never know when your friendship is actually ending with someone.
That's so true. I feel women friendship in these terms are like so important to us.
Yeah.
It hydrates us if that's
It's nourishment.
yeah, nourishment. It really hurts. Like we don't say it out loud, but then I think it hurts more than a breakup as well.
Really?
Yeah. To me, yeah. And I'm pretty sure all the girls would
Yeah.
agree to that. People with we don't know. I mean, sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Every time I have to edit a video, I have to like cut so many things Pallavi says because they're so unhinged. But that's what I love about our friendship. The whole point of this conversation is that it's beautiful that we make new friendships, but it's also sad that we have to leave them at some point.
Yeah.
And like how you were saying about like women friendship, I don't know why, but for me, it's been very difficult throughout my upbringing to like have a lot of women friends for some reason, because I was conditioned to become like a tomboy sort of. So I used to be like around guys, and now I feel like that was such a unhealthy behavior. Like I wish I had.
Unhealthy behavior.
I mean, I feel like I was actively trying to be a guy, so I never like pulled a lot of women friendship in my life. But the ones that I do have, they're like very, very like pure to me, and that's why like now I actively try to make like women friends. If that makes any sense.
No, it does. And when you mentioned that, since your childhood you have been like a tomboy, we should actually put our picture together on this because I till ninth standard,
Yeah.
I was actually a tomboy.
Yeah.
Like I used to go in shirt pants
Yeah.
to school, to have the short hair
Yeah.
and everything, like literally a tomboy. And yeah, it's really important. Like growing up, I also didn't have a lot of girlfriends, just like you. It's weird how we have any similarities, but
Yeah.
yeah. When I moved to UK, I actually started making girl
Yeah.
friends, and then I'm like, oh, this is so good. Like,
Yeah.
it feels so different than you hanging out with any of the guys or like group of people. When you and one of your girlfriends, when you go out, it's so special. It's like a total different world. Feels like you can share anything that you want, like no filter, just like unhinged. She said, it's just amazing. I love it.
And especially in like your 20s, I feel like more than ever you feel this need to embrace your womanhood. You're a woman and you have real woman problems, and no matter how good your guy friends are, you need women around you
Yeah.
to be able to understand that. So like having women friends in your 20s is so important. But women friendships are a little complicated as well, right? When I listen to like my partner's friendship stories with his guy friends, they're like such basic creatures. Sometimes I feel like women friendships are a little bit more complicated than that, and it has a lot more layers, and for the lack of a better word, they're a little bit more high maintenance.
Are you calling a woman friendship as high maintenance? This is controversial.
But it deserves that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we are
Like,
women.
It feels like it's a nice struggle to have. You know what I mean?
Nice struggle.
Back me up.
Nice struggle. I really support her. I've got friends here, right?
Yeah.
It's so much pressure that when they visit you, okay, your girlfriends, when I meet, I'm like, I need to like prepare myself
Yeah.
mentally and like dress up
Yeah.
and like have certain standards
Yeah.
that I need to meet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would support you on that. Don't worry, I'll support you.
No, it's like I feel like guy friendships are like taking a walk. You know, it's pretty straightforward. Whereas women friendships are more like a hike. Like you
Going
have
for a
to,
fancy dinner
yeah,
on a fancy place.
yeah. It's like a hike in the sense that you have to keep climbing, and like go through all the ups and downs. But the view is really worth it. After that,
Wow, look at
I'll
how
be-
she put it.
so yeah, women friendships, beautiful. The whole park can hear us say this.
Yeah.
But have you been like a very social person? Did you ever have like big groups of friends?
I haven't had big group of friends. I'm like one of those people who just have one or two people around them.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah,
Because it's like I don't have energy to entertain so many people.
yeah,
Like hanging out and like investing so much. I think
Right.
you have had a lot of
yeah.
yeah,
Quite a few. Like I
can see a story.
I feel like I've had like groups of people in every era of my life, but like there after the groups it kind of gets condensed to a few people who carry on. It's so sad because like the people in those groups are not bad or anything. It's just very difficult to keep up
Yeah.
with a lot of people, like you
Hmm.
said. It's like there's no warning or there's no sign that tells you that you're not gonna be as good of a friend to them anymore. It
Hmm.
just happens. Like they just fade away from your life. And even if you want to get back that friendship, it's gonna take a lot of you to do that.
And it won't be the same, I feel.
Yeah. It'll be like almost like you're making a new friend all over again, except
Yeah.
you know the name of this person.
Yeah. No,
So I guess
honestly,
you
yeah.
don't have to ask them that. I've also noticed, like, say my parents, like they've had like a lot of friends throughout their years. I've seen like different bunch of friends coming home.
Mm.
And I'm always like, why wouldn't you want a friend that stays forever? But then again, I feel like if I were to talk to my school friends,
Mm.
there would be a lot of things that they wouldn't get about me because I've become this
Mm.
different version now.
Hmm. They've seen you in that version. They
Yeah.
know you like that,
Yeah.
Ayati.
Yeah.
So it would be different for them probably to
Digest-
accept you
yeah.
the way you are. What if they're still at the same place and with the same mindset how they were back then
Yeah.
when you were friends?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I do get you.
Similarly, like there are parts of my childhood or my teenage that my current friends wouldn't get as well.
Hmm.
So it's like it's difficult to keep up with so many friends and so much is happening and stuff.
Yeah, and I find these friendships very healthy, you know, where you don't need to talk every day. I have my friends back home who I never talk to.
Yeah.
Okay, in 6 months,
Yeah.
I'll either just randomly call or just text, and we're still the same friends. Our thoughts would still be similar. We'll still do the same random crazy shit, and it's just the same. Like nothing has. It's like actually we are still those 15 or 18-year-old just sitting and talking.
Just
different,
takes you
right?
back, right?
Yeah, it just takes you back.
I feel like the lower you need efforts to maintain a friendship, the longer it's going to go.
Exactly. That's wise words from Ayati today.
Yeah, because life's tough, right? And like you have so many things going on, you don't have time for yourself. And like the more you grow older, it's so difficult to keep explaining yourself to everyone.
Yeah,
So naturally, the people who will understand will stick around.
exactly. What about expectations in friendships?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about that?
What about that? No, I'm saying, how do you reciprocate to something where you have a friend who expects things from you? You know, like because they're giving in so much
Yeah.
in a friendship, they are also expecting things from you. What do you think
It's
about
a very
that?
tricky like
Wha-
line.
What do
right?
you mean tricky line?
No, like as individual, it's like how much can you give yourself to a friend? It's like people are trying to actively like draw boundaries lately, and sometimes they can't step out and do certain things with the other friends because they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I've drawn a boundary, I'm feeling burnt out today. And the other friend will probably not understand that because they're like, oh, I thought you're my friend, you would show up for this. You know what I mean? Has this ever happened to you when you needed something from someone and they say they can't be there?
They can't be there. I don't think they would have said it out loud that they can't be there because they're friends. So they'll just try to slide in from the window
Yeah.
and they'll be like, oh, today it's been like really. I mean, I've had friends like that.
Yeah.
And then I think I do understand it. But at some point, I'll be like, no, bro, I'm investing in this friendship, right?
Yeah.
So I do need something from it.
Some
Yeah.
commitment.
I think both of them should have a mutual understanding about things. Why are you laughing on it? Why is she
I've
laughing?
just never seen her so serious about it.
No, no, I'm actually very serious because you see, I don't like you mentioned, I don't have a lot of friends, right?
Yeah.
I've got few friends and I carry them with me,
Yeah.
like carry them on my backpack. No, like I've got very few friends, so like I make sure that they are in my life.
Yeah.
So,
So
I
you
think
expect them to show
yeah, I expect them to have
unconditionally.
yeah. because I'm investing. If they don't want anything, they could just say it out
Yeah.
loud. I think this is not
Yeah.
matching our expectations. So
Mhm.
like, let's break this friendship or
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Because I don't just want to waste my time, right?
Yeah. I guess I've changed a little in the sense that when I was in my teens, I would blatantly expect people to show up in one call, like, like, I need this, please can you be here? And they should just pop out like a genie, I guess. But the more older I'm growing, and the more I'm in my late 20s now, if someone says I can't, I'm just like, yeah, sure.
Whatever.
I get that. It's okay.
Hmm.
But it's also like, if that becomes repeated, then it becomes like a problem. I'm also like, if that consistently happens, that they say, oh, I can't be there, I can't be there, or they don't like make time for you.
Yeah, and like you get the vibe as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, at that time you feel like, oh, this is time.
This needs to.
Yeah, this
is
needs
a
to
red
stop.
flag.
Yeah.
In a friendship.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I was feeling a red flag from my yati guys. Look at her face.
I'm just a bad texter, guys.
Yeah, so basically, I'll tell you a little story, okay? I've been trying to call Ayati for past 2 weeks, and she's been really pain. Okay, she'll never answer the call. One day I called her, and I think just needed to talk to her or just wanted to ask her something, and she didn't answer my call. Okay, and after 5 hours, she texted me, "Hey, did you call?" That was her text, and I'm like, I am gonna bust out on this. I'm like, Ayati, and then I just told her everything that I felt, because I feel like my friendship with her is like very special.
Yeah.
And I value it a lot. I'm just gonna tell her this out
Hmm.
loud, because it's just been 1 week and I've been thinking it, that she never answers the call, blah blah, and she
Yeah.
has her reasons, and I think I do understand that as well. But then I'm like, no, but I'm thinking this, so I should tell her.
Yeah.
So I just told her everything, and we cleared it, and I felt good. I'm like, oh, this is good. So I feel like friendships should be like that, healthy, where you feel something, you just
Yeah.
say it to the person. And
Mhm.
if the other person feels like, yeah, we can resolve this or
Yeah.
blah blah, they'll have an explanation for
Yeah.
things. And I think that's how friendships will never end.
Wow. No, but I guess the best takeaway from that was that you didn't feel anything like awkward or anything to bring that up.
Not at all.
If you wouldn't have brought that up, that would have stayed. Even I would have just been like in my nice fairyland where I didn't think nothing is wrong. And
Yeah.
that's how friendship would fade away, right?
Yeah.
Because we both would actively not make an initiative towards
Exactly.
fixing something. And I think that's how most friendships fade away in a lot of people's lives,
Exactly.
because they don't have the balls
Yeah, have the balls, go talk to your old friend.
and tell them like blatantly if you feel like something's wrong or something's lacking and something needs to be worked on.
I think I'm gonna text few of my friends after the podcast.
So I'm just interested to see how many people how many people will attack Pallavi that, oh, why haven't you received my call?
No, I just block people, so no,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
I'd like to believe that.
What do you think about friendship breakups?
They're painful, but also slightly easier to move on because you get a lot of friends in life.
What about best friends breakups?
Best friend breakup is done. No. Friendship breakups is very painful because friendships, like the older you grow, you think like your parents are close to you and they know more about you. But the older you grow, your friends are the one who will understand you the most.
Yeah.
So it's like at work, you're another version. With your family, you're another version. With your friends, you're
You're
the
you.
most truest version in the sense in your present era, right?
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have to put a filter on or anything. So losing that friendship in a way means you're losing that version of yourself, which is you
So
completely. What do you think about?
100%. I agree with you. I've had one, I would say, friendship breakup. We were in our uni and stuff. Things were really good, and it just something happened, and we stopped talking. I mean, we used to talk, but then slowly, it started fading, and that used to hurt a lot, like literally a lot. And I moved places and stuff, and I still feel, that what if I would have, done something different at
Tried
that time.
harder?
But then again, I feel like I had tried. Time has passed. I feel like no, I shouldn't have given up on that. And now I meet that person, but it's not exactly how we both feel and how our conversation flows.
Yeah.
But it still hurts. So yeah, it's very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think some friendships have like a shelf life? Like a date of expiry, in the sense that
expiry date.
they serve you well when they are under that time frame, and it genuinely helps you become a better person. You genuinely help them become a better person, but eventually there's going to be like a line and you both won't cross through it together. You'll just do it separately.
You just said shelf life. My friend back home, she used to say, "तेरा recharge खत्म हो गया." तेरी friendship का recharge खत्म हो गया.
Ah,
So, I do agree with that.
yeah.
Yeah, there'll be friends in your uni life, okay?
Hmm.
Imagine that. They'll be with you, you'll be like done. As soon as you're done with uni life, you go their way, their recharges khatam, they'll go their way, you'll part ways. And yeah, I feel there'll be friends who'll come in your way, serve you, you'll
Yeah.
serve them, you'll learn something,
Yeah.
and they'll just go. And I feel like those friendships won't hurt either.
Still feels healthy.
Yeah,
right?
still feels healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you can't keep up with the baggage of so many friends also,
Yeah.
right, realistically. So it's all good actually. Friendship,
Yeah.
some friendships need to break for you to find new friends as well. Make space for new friends
Yeah.
as well, right?
Because you can't keep up with everything, can you?
Have
I
you,
can't.
have you ever like actively broken up a friendship? Like done things to break up a friendship because you're like, this person's really toxic.
Oh no, I've never done that. And like I mentioned,
Yeah.
very few friends, but I only keep people around me who are healthy and like,
Mhm.
you know, where I don't need to break a friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very selective with my
Yeah.
friends. Very, very. So
Yeah.
you're lucky, okay? Joking. No, actually, I'm very selective with my friends. So I will
You
never
did
have
never
to do it.
found the need to do it.
Yeah, I've never found the
Yeah.
need to do it. You? Have you ever done it? I feel like she would have.
I mean, I didn't break it, but I guess this was like when I was a teenager. I guess this person was just being like too clingy and too like toxic in a way. So basically, I used to stay away from home, and you know, when you go back home, you have very limited time.
Yeah.
You can't expect to keep meeting and showing up for this person when you're back home because you have your
Yeah.
family, blah blah blah. So then this person would like text me that, oh, you're not meeting me and everything, and they would make me feel bad every time. I'm already feeling bad that I can't make time for so many people. So the least I can do is for them to understand that I can't meet them. And anyway, there were a lot of things, and I feel like I could have dealt with it a little bit more maturely, like actually confessed things. But then I was just like, you know what, we should just like take a break. I
Yeah.
just need to pause this.
Mm.
After sometimes we actually sat down and we spoke through it, and like
Nice.
I'm pretty good friend with that person, like not like on active terms, but yeah, it's all good now. But
As long as you did that, that's really nice of you.
yeah,
That sitting down and talking. No, I feel like sometimes you just need to shut yourself off
Yeah.
from all these people or like the things that are happening
Yeah.
around you. You know, you're like just
it's like sometimes, you know, when you meet like some people, acquaintances, and they become almost friends, and halfway through it you realize, oh, wait, I shouldn't become friends with them.
You're not my friend. You're just a colleague.
This we shouldn't cross bases. Like this is too soon.
Oh,
too
there is a
fast.
boundary. This wall. Don't
Yeah.
cross it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
When I was young, no, like when like I'm still young, 16 or something, when I joined like my first junior college and stuff, you know, you would always see those cool people, and I would be like, why can't I be friends with them? I used to feel a little sad about that. But then later, I actually attracted people of my vibe and tribe, and then I never like felt like I missed out on anything.
I feel like we are so influenced by American television and
Yeah.
everything with that. It was like there'll be always a cool gang in every college. And we've always been thinking, एक ऐसा ही group मिल जाता जिसमें will be the main
energy.
character in that. Yeah, I think we are influenced by that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You ever feel you were that person to someone else?
No, it is so like different, Ayati, the person that I am now.
Yeah.
I was that, you know, in the movies you'll always see one champu kid.
Yeah.
That would have been me. Very different kid than how I am.
Where
were we? Where did I just I just started talking about American
your friendships and Champu Kid
champu kid.
era.
Yeah.
Hi guys!
So that was an interesting long conversation, but we realized maybe this also needs a part 2. So this is us telling you that this is the end of part 1.
Oh, sorry. And we'll be coming with part 2 real soon.
Happy weekend, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our video, comment your thoughts down below, while Pallavi is just dropping things here and there.
Bye!